Hello, Evolution family. Welcome. We are having some fun here with our good friend from Carnival Cruise, Drew Santiago. Drew, welcome.
The crowd goes wild. Fun lives here.
Fun lives here. And you can tell today is fun day. I got a couple things before we get into maximizing our sales with Carnival. I want to talk about Mr. the Mayor of Funville here himself. As you can tell, he has the swag on. He's got the shirt, and we got our stress balls. Or it's not a ball, it's a stress funnel.
Stress funnel.
Stress funnel. But more importantly, what I'm jealous is the Miss Mayor of Fun custom shoes.
Oh, you don't see those? Some of the guests have seen those.
Look at these shoes. These are Mayor of Funville custom shoes. So
those are pretty cool.
Put in your comments, should I get Mr. Ron Archer and David McCovey, founder David McCovey, custom Evolution shoes? I think I should.
Ooh.
Yeah,
we were some Archer and Evolution shoes.
Let's get some Archer Evolution custom shoes.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I should do.
I'm sure the chat's going to light up on that one because we've
like
already done the research on this.
I would like some chat saying yes or no. Should I get Mr. Founder David McCovey and Archer Travel owner, CEO Ron Archer, should I get them custom shoes?
I think it's a good idea.
I think it is too.
Excellent.
Anyways, Drew, welcome. Welcome to our studio.
Thanks
welcome
for having me back. I'm grateful to be here. It's always good to be in the media center. Thank you. Big shout out to Amanda, putting this all together, China behind the scenes. What are we talking about today? We're going to have some fun learn?
We're going to be having some fun learn. Right before we get to maximizing our sales, the next thing I also want to talk about is my t-shirt. So
we're into everything but maximizing sales right off the bat.
But I'm promoting everything.
Okay.
So if you've never been to California or certain areas, certain states, Bob's Big Boy is one of mine and Ron's favorite places to go. So this last Sunday, Ron and I took my son and my son's best friend to Bob's Big Boy in the morning to go look at cars, classic cars.
It's a big thing out here.
Yeah, it's a big thing out here. And Ron and I are into classic cars. And I'm very, very excited that they had a Bob's Big Boy. And my favorite car is the 67 Mustang. So I'm very happy to be wearing this and repping today.
What color is your 67
Mine
Mustang?
is blue with the black
stripes.
Dark
blue?
It's the midnight blue.
Okay, I know that blue.
Yeah. So it's we're very, very happy. Okay, anyways, back to it. Amanda, didn't we get any chats from anyone saying yes or no on the shoes for...
Everyone said yes, and then someone said, I can make them.
How about that?
I got the designer right here. I appreciate you can make them, but I have Mr. Designer, the Mayor of Funville. We're going to happily make them together. We're going to have some fun.
I think what your challenge you're going to run into is you're probably going to have to make more than one. People are going to want to... you're going to have to put that in the shop.
What we're going to have to do is make them first, get them to the founder and the CEO, and get them taken care of.
Okay.
Maybe they wear them. I know where they wear them the first time at the convention.
Convention in July. Yeah,
convention
we've got time
in July.
to get that.
We got time to get them custom made.
Yes.
They wear them on the Forenza. If you haven't bought your convention ticket or your cruise for the convention, we're on the Forenza this year, Carnival Forenza. Anyways, but we're not here to talk about that.
Not yet. Well, we'll talk. We got more time to talk about that throughout the week. It's Carnival Week.
All right, it's Carnival Week. Maximize your sales, tools and tips for travel agents, how Carnival Cruise Line supports your success. Marketing doesn't have to be overwhelming, as we all know. With the right tools, you can attract clients, build trust, and close more sales. Today, Drew, the Mayor of Funville, will share marketing insight and sales techniques for travel agents. And I read that word for word.
But more importantly, damn good too.
Thank you. But more importantly, this is questions for you, Drew. Number one, what are the best training resources available for travel agents looking to specialize in selling Carnival Cruise?
Ooh, well, this is the first time I'm seeing these. Well, technically, saw them a split second ago. And thank you for, look at that. See that flyer on the right side of the screen?
Right above me.
Yeah, it's right there. That flyer you can get in this location that is a valuable asset to you as a travel advisor. Beyond, by the way, I should say, beyond what Amanda and the team do at Archer Travel with so many incredible videos and marketing flyer assets, you can find more resources on goccl.com. That's going to be your one-stop shop for travel advisors, from ordering brochures, from flyers on Celebration Key, which is our new exclusive destination that we'll be talking a lot about this week. You can also find information on, isn't that crazy how we just zoomed across the screen?
I didn't even move.
Magic, the power of magic. You'll find on GoCCL resources that are on Half Moon Key, which is one of our other exclusive destinations. You'll find information on the family experiences, dining, staterooms, a lot of logos, a lot of videos that you can use to customize and share via social media. GoCCL is your one-stop shop for specializing in marketing, booking, and selling Carnival Cruise Line.
Can you share us some successful stories of travel agents who have effectively marketed Carnival on social media?
That's a good question.
You got a story?
Well, let me first, before I get into the story, I'll tell you what's popular right now and what's really become the preferred mean of engaging with your audience on social media. Video is king.
Video's king.
Video is king. I feel like I said that earlier in the week, but I'm saying it again because it's true. If you can enjoy a fam cruise or a fam trip, if it's not on a cruise, and you are engaging with your audience in some form of video, whether it's a video with a voiceover of what they are seeing, or it's a video that is short snippets of what the experience is about that you, as a travel advisor, are out there involved with, that you can share with your clients on how they can maximize their vacation experience. When you put videos together that show exactly what they're going to be experiencing, it's going to get a lot of traction. And keep in mind that video being king doesn't mean a Facebook Live video of 20 minutes of you walking around, dead air, people walking in front of the camera. Like, it doesn't need to be a lot of video or long video. Think of 6, 15, 30, and 60. Those are the numbers you want to remember. 6 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 60 seconds. Those are the 4 popular time sets for social media video right now that are popular. So the question was, can I share a success story on someone that has successfully marketed Carnival? I have people that love doing vlogs of their fams, and that's where they have the most success. So ship tours, I've had people that have gone on ship tours, whether it's with me or one of my colleagues from the Carnival Independent Advisor team, where they'll do a snippet of, I'm going on this ship, let's say Carnival Firenze, and I'm going to show you all some staterooms, I'm going to show you some of the facilities, so when I get back, you reach out to me and we're going to talk about how you can get on board this vessel. And I've had travel advisors do short, 60-second videos of what they're doing on a ship tour or a fam be successful.
There you go. And number 3, you kind of already answered this with number 1, but are there any Carnival branded marketing materials or social media templates available for agents to use? Talk about GoCCL.
I did talk about GoCCL. You know what's a good one that I didn't mention? There's 2. I'm going to put this in 2 frames here. The easy one to find, let's say, some sales promotions is on the homepage of GoCCL. So if you were to scroll from the hero banner at the top of GoCCL down to the promotion section, there's promotions that are happening every week. Sometimes they're 3-day sales, sometimes they're a week-long sales. Occasionally we have a month sale promotion, but we have already pre-approved, ready to post social media assets for each promotion when they launch. So if you scroll to the promotion section of GoCCL, you can get an already approved marketing asset that you can post straight onto your social media platforms and then have the call to action be you, the travel agent. The second thing, if you want to get a little bit more fancy and you wanted to maybe add some video and or images that are Carnival approved to social media or presentations you might be doing for clients, you can go to the Marketing and Sales tab on GoCCL, and there is a videos, images, and logos section. We call it our brand center. And I want to say there's something like 15,000 different marketing assets that you can use in there.
Awesome.
And all that's on top of what Amanda and the team have with Archer, the Archer shop as well.
Fantastic. Engaging your audience, key marketing ideas, limited time deals and exclusive offers, create engagement posts on social media, and host a travel theme party featuring Carnival. What do you like? Obviously, it's always great to have the limited time deals. Those are fantastic. Does Carnival provide that for these agents?
So the limited time deals, that's pretty much how Carnival operates
Right.
all the time. So that section I was talking about with the, if you want to take a social media sale and put it out onto your platforms, they're usually limited time deals, and that the design behind that is to create urgency for your clients. So we're already winning if you're promoting Carnival because all of our sales are mostly limited time offers.
There you go.
And the next two are both brilliant. But here's what's happening a lot more, especially with Celebration Key, which is our new exclusive destination. I'm finding a lot of travel advisors doing number 3 right now.
Really?
Yes.
That's great.
We have the backgrounds or virtual backgrounds for you to do a virtual cruise night, or you could do a cool virtual happy hour, which I saw a travel advisor do, where she created a theme where it was like, hey, meet me at the Alchemy Bar, which is one of our favorite craft cocktail watering holes on board a Carnival ship.
Might have been there once or twice.
I've been there more than that, than I can count on both hands. So if you create something that creates a cruise element, gets people excited, and keep it casual, like, hey, we're going to talk about Carnival Cruise Line, and I'm going to have a happy hour. Just log in at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, and we're going to talk about my next group cruise that I'm hosting, and we'll share a drink with each other. So hosting a themed Carnival virtual cruise night or in-person cruise night is very, very popular right now, and we have resources for that on GoCCL. There is a section on GoCCL that says independent advisor, and when you click that section, you'll see a photo of me and my colleagues that are on the Carnival Independent Advisor team, and we've got tools for you to create a virtual themed party from a PowerPoint deck. Actually, it's a PDF deck. So it's images, logos, and videos, and ideas on theming your virtual party. So
I love it.
Definitely go there for that. It's
Love
fun.
it. There you go. Fantastic. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, we're flying through.
We
I
are
like your little transitions you got here,
Yes,
Amanda.
well, we love it. Boosting visibility on social media. Obviously, social media has been a big platform everyone's using. Give us some insight on what fun social media strategies work for travel agents.
Video, obviously, is the king right now. Another social media strategy that I've seen successful is creating a Facebook group for your clientele. So therefore, they have a resource to lean on that is just directly to the travel advisor, that if they have questions or you're sharing information about groups that you might have booked or cruises that you're escorting, Facebook groups have been very, very popular in the travel advisor world. You can link it to your social media platforms, and you can link it to your website. So that's probably my first pick right there for that strategy.
And I know you've already talked about two, but we can bring it again. How can agents make the most of social media content? And you already gave them the time. You told them, 6 seconds, that whole process. You might want to reiterate to them.
Happy to, because that is what you need to do. You need to follow the trends on social media. And right now, video's king, obviously. Remember, 6 seconds, 15 seconds, 30 seconds, or 60 seconds. Figure out in your head what we're going to talk about and how you can talk about that, or record and do a voiceover on that. Having the right tools to create engaging content is also important. So having microphones like these here that connect to your phone, that will filter out background noise. They're not that expensive. These ones are a little more pricey, but there's microphones you can find on Amazon. There's a company called Ulanzi that, and they're not even sponsoring me here, I'm giving them a plug, and they've got microphones that you can connect straight into your phone that's going to enhance your audio. So if you're going to do social media content and you're going to want it to expand or keep engaged, you got to have good audio. You've got to keep those videos short and sweet, and then of course lighting and how you're recording or what you're taking images of. Consider what's in the background. Consider moving around your camera. It's just not a good look, and you're going to lose engagement if you're not taking those steps.
Great advice. And number 3 on our questions here on visibility of social media. one thing that's worked for us is what type of questions could agents ask on social media to get clients interested in your brand? So like questions, have you ever been on a cruise? Have you ever been on a Carnival cruise? Go into detail about that.
Yeah.
Do you recommend that?
Yeah, I think it's a good way to engage with guests. And where I've had success with this is, let's say a travel advisor's on a ship tour. Take a photo of the guy's burger that you're enjoying at lunch. Put a photo of just the burger up there. Use Canva or another platform where you can add a caption across the image and say something like, have you tried one of these? Or do you know what this is? Get people engaged with, are they interested in a cruise, or what type of vacation it will be their next choice when they're ready to plan. You want to ask open-ended questions that are going to get people to engage with you on comments. And another thing to never forget is if you are putting something out there that's trying to get engagement back, you have to respond back. It's called social media for a reason. You can't leave comments unanswered, and you can't not respond, because the algorithms of, let's say, an Instagram or a Facebook or a LinkedIn or a TikTok even, they're based off of the connection between the business and the guest.
Yeah.
So the more you engage, the better your algorithm goes, and the more people are going to see that communication that might not be a part of your feed or your platform. It could be friends of your clients' friends. So that's a good tip that I think should be helpful for some of the.
So I want to get the viewers involved right now. We're going to do thumbs up, thumb down in the chat box. So this is to our agents here, Drew. Do you post ready-to-made resources from the suppliers and limited time deals on your social media? Go ahead and give us thumbs up, thumbs down. Drew's giving you a lot of tips and stuff, but for agents who are brand new, this is a great resource. And for experienced agents, we want to hear from you too. Thumbs up, thumbs down in the chat. Are you already using social media to promote your business?
I want to see a lot of these.
I want to see a lot of these.
And you know what? I haven't had a chance. It's been a week, let me tell you. It's a lot of travel this week. I still haven't gotten back to some of the questions that were on the Monday briefing. We don't call it a briefing anymore, do we? What does Jose call it now?
We'll call it a briefing for this.
Okay, we'll call it a briefing for this. He calls it something else. Amanda knows. There's a couple questions that I haven't had a chance to get to, and I will get to those questions in there. So if there's questions that we don't get to on this particular topic or this particular sales lab, today, live, I will find time at some point to get to those questions for sure.
All right. So
we got a lot of thumbs up and yeses, and someone said, well, I'm going to start today.
Perfect. Yes, see, that's what we want.
So if you're brand new to Evolution, welcome. We have Drew Santiago, Mayor of Fun with Carnival Cruise Lines here for you today. And so we're excited. Thank you for joining us. For the experienced agents who've been with us, we got the guy. He's here, and he's getting you all the info you need.
I've only been in the industry since '98.
Here's some Archer Travel Pro tips. If you can read, I don't need to go into details, but using hashtags is a big one. You know?
Hashtags you can get custom with hashtags, and then you can also track what type of engagement you're having with that.
Yep.
So if you're not familiar with hashtags, you've got a couple of examples right there. Hashtag travel deal, hashtag carnival, hashtag cruise. Usually the more unique a hashtag is, the easier it is to track. Mm-hmm. So travel deal could pull up anybody that was out there with selling travel that put travel deal out there. You're going to see your competition, you might see if you did a search on that particular hashtag. So sometimes if you want to reach people, having a hashtag that's obviously being used by multiple platforms and or suppliers is good, but having a few custom ones that are unique to your brand will also be very, very good.
Absolutely. Fantastic.
I love the fly-in and fly-ons here.
Selling the experience, not just the product, which is so important. What are the key selling points agents should highlight when promoting your brand?
Well, clearly one is, we see this here on the horizon of the Caribbean. No matter if you're on a different brand or not, look, we're sailing along in the Caribbean here. Oh wait, did I go out? I look, oh no, flat Earth. We're So if you see this anywhere in the Caribbean, in Mexico, in Alaska, it's the universal symbol of fun. So when it comes to the Carnival brand, I want you to think variety. I want you to think value. I want you to think memorable experiences. And these three topics will exceed your clientele's mindset. Like they're coming into a brand that's a value brand, and they're expecting just an okay cruise because they didn't have to pay that much for a Carnival cruise, but they're going to get this much. So here's a line you guys can use. What is a Carnival cruise? Always have an elevator pitch, right? And you could say to a client, Carnival is fun, consistently delivered at a great value. That's what the Carnival brand's all about.
Love it. How can agents use storytelling to boost clients' interest in the brand? Storytelling.
The storytelling is huge right now. So it's a video / storytelling. Yeah. When you are talking about a cruise, if you are on a ship or if you are on a land fam, you can do a story about your experience. But to take that a step further, where I found storytelling being even further successful, and I think there's going to be a question that comes up that I'm going to probably lean a little bit more on further on into this sales lab, but get your clientele to review your Facebook page or your website and leave their feedback about their cruise experience or working with you. So get your clientele to become essentially your influencer for your business. Yep. That's how you tell stories, is getting your clients involved too.
What's a unique destination that can really attract clients?
Well, how about that? We put one right there. This is, there. So, we're flying. That's Christine Duffy, our president of Carnival Cruise Line. Yep. Absolutely brilliant lady. And you can't see the back of the gentleman with the helmet, the hard hat on the top of the photo. That's Josh Weinstein, our CEO of Carnival Corporation. It's all about the exclusive destination of Celebration Key right now, where you can unlock your vacation paradise with 5 different portals that you will find on this exclusive destination. Right now, it's going to be 65 acres of fun, and that's only 20% of what we have started to develop. It's going to continue. We're going to add phase 2 and a phase 3 and so on. So starting July of 2025, right now, talking about Celebration Key is going to create interest because nobody's seen it yet. It's going to be an exclusive to Carnival only destination with 1,300 sailings right now open from July of 25 through April of 27. You've got home ports from Galveston, New Orleans, Tampa, Miami, Jacksonville, Port Canaveral, Norfolk, Baltimore, New York. All of those home ports have cruises that will take you to Celebration Key. Some of them could be weekend cruises, let's say Port Canaveral or Miami. It's a weekend cruise to Celebration Key. And then let's say out of Galveston, it's got to be a longer cruise to get you over to Celebration Key as well as New York. So right now, selling something that no one's ever experienced, massive
Absolutely.
tip.
And here's some key marketing points for the travel agents as well. You guys can take a quick look. Don't want to waste, don't want to keep burning your time here, but these are some great usage for them.
Good
so
stuff.
Please, agents, use these as well. Next slide, Amanda. Thank you. Pro tips. What are some common mistakes travel agents make when marketing cruises online? How can they avoid them?
The most common one that I see is people only selling. Do you know what I mean? Like, so all I see on social media platforms is sales. They're only putting sales up, and they're not storytelling. They're not putting video up. It's painful to look at some of the social media platforms, but you need to have a balance of you're selling yourself as a travel professional. You're showing that you do have exclusive rates or exclusive deals that they should be leaning on you. Mm-hmm. But then you also want to share your knowledge and your professionalism as a travel advisor. So don't always sell. One of the most powerful tools in selling anything, and I'm sure Mike Archer would tell you this, is the relationship.
Yep.
You've got to build a relationship with your client. So if all you're doing is selling, they're going to go somewhere else because they don't want to be barfed on about price all the time.
Great pro tip. Thank you.
And all of these images that you're seeing in this presentation are from the marketing resources on GoCCL. So make sure you use them because they have some wonderful images that you guys can
That middle image was Grand Turk. That was a cool image. Yeah, see that middle image? That's Grand Turk, where you literally the ships pull up right there, and that's Margaritaville. I'm sure some of the audience has been to Grand
cool.
Turk. It's and I wish you could stay here forever. That's at Half Moon Cay. So those are great images. See, you see, like Amanda's doing. It's proof right here. Amanda went and took some marketing resources from GoCCL, created a PowerPoint.
Yep.
For us to share with the Evo travel advisors. You all can do this same thing. You just have to find the resources and use them.
So start marketing now. What are some inside tips for selling more Carnival cruises and increasing commissions?
Right now, I would stick to selling what's popular.
Yep.
Celebration Key. The 3 ships that are the most popular at the moment. Actually, I'm lying. There's more. Carnival Firenze is hot, on fire.
That's awesome.
The Carnival Fun Italian style ships, the Carnival Firenze on the West Coast out of Long Beach, the Carnival Venezia out of New York, and Port Canaveral when that ship goes down as a snowbird to get out of the New York weather. Those 2 Carnival Fun Italian style ships are doing really well. And because the price point is higher on those ones, that's how you're going to earn more money, as if you're selling what's hot. But then you have the XL class ships, which I call our new era of fun ships. The Mardi Gras Carnival Celebration and Carnival Jubilee, our newest flagship out of Galveston. So popular. The NPS scores, which is what our guests review, cuisine, dining, entertainment, overall experience, the NPS scores are through the charts.
Awesome.
On those ships right now. So sell what's popular, sell the newer classes of ships, because you're going to earn a little bit more money on that. Not saying that the other ships that have been around for 10 years or 15 years are not good, but you want to get them while they're hot, and those are doing really well right now.
So can we get a sneak peek of training tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time? What will you be sharing?
I am going to make everybody in attendance a Celebration Key specialist.
Oh.
So we've been ramping up our Celebration Key specialist training since mid-February, and we're going to continue it through the end of March. I'm going to give you your own exclusive Celebration Key specialist training, and then I'm going to invite you to go to our Learn and Earn training platform on GoCCL to take a quiz after that training. As long as you watch the training and or take that quiz by March 31st, we're going to send you out a certification and a logo that says you are a Celebration Key specialist, and you can show that off with your clientele. Awesome. and use that on social media to engage and to get audiences to want to book business with you.
I love it.
That's what's happening.
That's what's happening. So tomorrow, Thursday, 1 p.m. Pacific time, you get this guy all again. Sneak peek, you heard it. Let's get started. Register for GoCCL. Follow the instructions on the back office, Travel Cafe, Suppliers for Access. Sorry. Download the latest resources and tools on GoCCL.com and take Carnival training on GoCCL.com because that's important as well. So get started today. If you're brand new, this is a great time to do it.
And here we go.
There we go. Now some questions from the audience. We love to have a couple questions from the audience, Amanda. So if you have any questions, audience, please share them in the chat box, and Amanda will read them off to us.
That was unplanned. Look, marketing's all about building relationships. I didn't know that was there.
There you go.
That we talked about earlier.
There you go.
Showing your clients the value you bring as travel advisors. Use these tools to show your passion. I love it. You know, the other thing that I think I either missed it or I forgot to talk about it, because what are we at? We're at 30 minutes. We're not that far in. I think we had a record once when we did one of these about an hour long.
Yeah, that was.
We were just talking ship. But you know, when people are asking me what is popular on social media, I think I forgot to throw that in there. Outside of video being king, user-generated content right now is massive. And what I mean by that is get your client to post photos of their cruise or their vacation and tag you, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, or whatever platform you're using, about how XYZ Travel gave me this view that I'm having the time of my life, right? So they've tagged you, they're talking about their experience. They don't work for your organization or your travel agency, but it's your clientele creating user-generated content. Their followers, their people that look at their social media are gonna see the tag to your travel agency and the image that this guest has taken, and that's user-generated content to come back to you to engage your platform as a travel advisor. So user-generated content, video is king. Those are two takeaways.
All right, questions, Amanda.
Perfect. The first question is, everything in the marketing section can be used for our social media platforms. Is that correct?
In the marketing section on GoCCL? Yes.
Yes. And then the next question to go along with that is, can we use them outside of social media? For example, put them on our website, in a PowerPoint, etc.
Yes. Now, on GoCCL's Brand Center, or when you're in the marketing and tools section of GoCCL, and then you click on the link that says videos, images, and logos, when you're on that home page, there are the things you can and can't do with some of the images that are on that marketing brand center. For example, you can't stretch the Carnival logo or change the color of the Carnival logo or the funnels. So there are some rules and regulations that you're not allowed to do, and we've highlighted those in to the home page, and there are buttons that you can click on what you can and can't do. But basically, you can use anything in there on your website for PowerPoints, for social media. Just don't alter it is an easy way to look at it.
Perfect.
By altering it, you could add your logo to it. So if it's just an image that is in that brand center, and you want to put your brand logo on it and not Carnival's, definitely do it. But don't alter like the logos of Carnival, because that's a big no-no.
Perfect.
Next question is, do you have banners on your marketing resources? I don't see any banners.
Banners for, I guess, that's kind of, if we're talking about banners for like websites, or if we're talking like standalone point of sale banners that you would pop up, let's say at like the trade show we're going to do on the Queen Mary.
Exactly.
So if it's banners for websites, we do have those, and those are actually, we have those, the sales that are promoted on GoCCL. There's different size images that are perfect for website banners. But if it's an actual hard copy pop-up standalone banner, that's something we do not have an inventory of. In fact, I want to say I had an Evo agent send me a message about that, and I said, look, I have my one banner that I use at trade shows, and it's not something that I can send out because I'm always using it.
Right.
So what I've had travel advisors have success with is go to GoCCL's brand center where all the images are, take an image, go on to Canva, create your own point of sales image, and then take it to a Vistaprint or Staples and create a pop-up banner if what we're talking about is a hard copy standalone pop-up banner. They're not that expensive, $150 maybe. Okay. But then you've got it branded to your agency, and it's not like a call to action at Carnival. We don't want you going to Carnival to book your cruise. We want you to going to XYZ Travel, who's a part of Evolution.
Yeah. Next question, Amanda.
Perfect. Next question. Someone said, I'm working on becoming a specialist now.
Thank you.
Can we get promos for a travel booth? Who would we contact for that?
Promos for a travel booth?
Yeah, so maybe they want to go to a trade show and they hold a booth, or maybe they want to do like a little a fair, a Sunday fair in their town, or something like that.
Well, good news for you all, and for that question, it's a great question, thank you, is you're a part of Archer/Evolution Travel, who has an exclusive offer, which I hope we have in the Travel Cafe, Amanda, that flyer with the promotion that talks about the OHF promotion, which is an exclusive offer that could be used at, let's say, a travel event or a show or something along the lines of what the agent's talking about right now, because we do already have that for you. I don't know, Amanda, is that something that's in the Travel Cafe?
I think what they mean is, they responded. They meant like brochure orders, like physical things.
So brochures can be ordered on GoCCL.
Perfect, great. Next question is there an area on Celebration Key for weddings?
Stand by. So this is about Celebration Key. When I talk about this, that's tomorrow, right? Yeah, tomorrow. When I talk about Celebration Key on our specialist training, I'm going to give you everything I know, and I mean it. There's nothing we're holding back, because this destination is still being built. We're 5 months away. We had a video that came out, and I'll show it tomorrow as well. I think we tried to show it on Monday, but we had a little bit of a delay with the internet. And you can see how far along it's coming. But there are some elements that we've not announced yet, and I don't have the full information on it. But I do know at some point, like, there will be the opportunity for weddings. I just can't say what it will be, when it will be announced, but that is the plan, so stay tuned.
Perfect. Thank you. A lot of thank yous.
Cool.
Perfect.
Stress
great.
relief.
All right. Well, everyone, thank you so much for tuning in today. Don't forget, tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific time, you'll get Drew Santiago and the whole
Celebration Key Specialist training.
There you go. Drew, thank you again for coming in. I appreciate
Always a
it.
pleasure. Thank you.
Awesome. Everyone, be safe, be well, keep booking travel, and have a wonderful weekend. Thank you. Bye-bye.